Welcome to Talk to Me Like an Idiot. I'm your host, Angie McMahon. I have a very special guest here today, old friend of mine, Julie Mears. Right? That's Maerz. Yeah, right. But that was not correct at all. All right. We live, we learn. So I like to start every show with how do we know each other? Yes, I'm the idiot. Hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Hmm. So I'm going to ask you some real dumb questions. And you just, I'm the idiot. So in high school, we knew each other from high school. You were probably my most promiscuous friend. And at that time, you were sexing it up with the boys. And you married a man. And you had a boy child with him. And then, and then what happened? My cat's coming up here. Get down. Sorry. So it wasn't like this is gonna maybe be real dumb, but I hear a lot of people say like I knew I was gay since I was 5, or like I always knew, and I just never would say anything. Did you not always know? Was it a discovery for you? Hmm. Sorry, it skipped for a second. You knew. Oh wow, like you were doing it wrong the whole time. Yeah. I imagine that that was a difficult conversation with your husband. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Gotcha. He just never left. Good. So then let's get to the next little bit there. Now you had a son who is now transitioned to being a girl. So start there. What's that? What happens there? Like, what's that? Hmm. Including your family? Yeah. Really? Yeah. 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 Hmm. Well, and it was almost comical, right? Like boys in high school that would dress up like girls for Halloween. It was for laughs, right? Yeah. Mm. Oh, people, come on, come on. People in the grocery store, you have a new baby, they're like, "Are you breastfeeding?" Like people are nosy. Like yeah. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Oh, really? Wow. Normal people. So, so Lily is doesn't wake up as Jack anymore. Doesn't have any Jack days anymore. Okay. And is she's happier, I assume, now? Oh, hang on, because you glitched a little. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to ask some dumb, maybe icky questions here. Uh, now there must be some people who say you turned your kid this way. You're a lesbian. You turned your boy into a girl. Thoughts? Thoughts? Fair enough. I think people are curious though. I mean, like I think people really try to understand, and whenever something is different, they sit there and they go, "That's different," and they poke at it. Okay. Straight. Okay. Got ya. There's so much. I mean, there's like 10 letters we have to say and then put a plus sign and then I know. But can't we just can't But couldn't we just come up with one word and be like, this is the umbrella for all of it? Okay. It's mhm. Hmm. Gotcha. So she's real bitchy. Yeah. Hmm. Was there how how was your family with all of it? I mean, because it's not just hey, hey, mom and dad, I'm gay. Also, my kid's trans. Also, getting a divorce. Also, like right, yeah, right, yeah. Mm. Really nice. No. Mm. Mm. All kids get bullied. All kids get bullied. There's a quadrillion reasons to get bullied. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Good. Um, then just to throw like a ton more monkey wrenches into your not complicated life, you became a foster parent. Let's start there. Did you were you married to a woman before Kat or just a long relation? It was just a long relation. Gotcha, gotcha. Sorry. Go ahead. Ooh. She's not going to hear this. It's fine. Mm. Sure. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Or so I'll just throw out some real dumb ones, right? Like, what if the kid has major drug problems that we have to deal with them coming down? What if they have major attitude problems? They're come from a different background and can't get on the same page, like all that stuff. And This Is Us, all of it, right? Oh, little babies. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Oh, wow. What are the ages that you've been fostering? Under the age of 3. So not even really speaking yet or communicating really well. That's hard. I bet. Yeah. Do the hard ones make you think like this is it, we're done? I mean, does it? It's got to crush your mind. Yeah. So then this begs the question, why not adopt? Why don't you guys just adopt one kid and then raise that kid to the end? Okay, so there's more. Ooh, that's that's my baby sister Tony. Do you remember? She was born 3 months early. Yeah. And she just had a baby. She's so perfect. She's so healthy and perfect. So, oh, ooh. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, like they're alive or like lost? Okay. All taken. Okay. I just had this horrible image of all these dead babies. I'm sorry. Okay. Continue. I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That is horrible. Oh my gosh. How many people live in your house? You can swear. It's all right. It's the internet. No one cares. Do you ever have a moment where you're like, I'm bored. Let's throw something else in the mix here? Yeah. Whew. Mm-mm. No, I was just breathing. I was just being me. That's so. So I mean, it's a wild ride over at your house. You got your ex-husband, you got your current wife, you got three adopted kids, you have your transgender daughter, and a bunch of pets. It Goodness. I mean, how do you how do you afford all these mouths? What are you doing for money these days? Okay, good. Ooh, I don't know. Gotcha. 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 Okay. And Patrick pays rent. Nice. It's like somebody's got to pay the bills. So that's what is on the horizon then? I mean, what's the next adventure? What's the next thing that you're going to throw into this melting pot? I mean, you're America. I mean, at your house, you guys are like a little America. Yeah. Stay in Texas though? No. Okay. Fair enough. Hmm. From what I remember, she trains principals. Is that right? Something CPS she did? Oh, okay. Hmm. Me neither. Sell zeros and ones. I don't. Tom does the same thing. He does something magical with computers. I'm like, that's nice. He'll come home and be like, oh, the gooey guy was the worst. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I hate gooey. Nice. But you guys are looking to move. You're looking to think about moving, even though, like you said, like you set up your support system now. You have Lily has all the support and all of this, and you're still thinking about bouncing out. Fair, fair. I mean, it's terrible. From what I understand, it's terrible. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Where are you thinking? Like staying warm? Is that nice, by the way? Because in Chicago, we don't get all the time warm. Is that nice? Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. You, yeah. It's very dangerous here. A lot of gun violence. I don't know how I'm still alive. Yeah. Weighing your option, trying to figure stuff out. Fair. Fair enough. Rolling with it. All right. So at this point in the show, do you have any dumb questions for me? Yeah. After I've asked all these dumb questions, it's only fair that I let you ask me dumb questions. Improvising. It's fine. So yeah, pretty much probably caught up with everything. I'll tell you a secret because by the time this airs, it will be out. Um, I'm gonna be on Netflix. Nailed it! Yay! Thank you. I fly out on Sunday, and then I guess Sunday night we have some interviews that we do of like, here's what I think is gonna happen, or I don't know. It's very strange. And then all day Monday compete, and then Tuesday interviews in the morning about like this is what I was thinking when I dropped the pan or whatever, and then I fly home. So thank you. It should be a lot of fun. So yeah, it's more of a game show. I feel like rather than a reality show because it's not like we're living together or like we're not like voting each other off the island. It's more, it's just kind of you play the game. And it's a really friendly game. Like I've gone back and looked at episodes and they're kind of like, oh, nice cake. Mm. It's like they don't know how to trash talk each other. They're all just like really focused on their terrible thing they're making. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see. Yeah. So I get to do that. Um, I'm in a No, yeah. I get to be in a video for Second City that's going to be played at the Kennedy Center as part of one of their shows. So that's exciting. Um, so I technically can say I performed at the Kennedy Center. Um, yeah. And then I have another Steppenwolf show coming up. So I got invited back to do the storytelling show at the Steppenwolf. So I'm going to do that at the end of June. June's going to be bananas. And then I'm trying to launch this podcast. And so far, like, nobody's listening. There's like 35 people who listen to it so far. Oh, the one with Maerz. Not bad. It's all people I know. That's yeah. I think the next episode might be really interesting for people. We'll see because it's a QAnon deep state conspiracy guy. Yeah, so that was a really interesting conversation. So that's coming up. And then I do talk to a friend of mine who's a Chicago police officer. We talk about gun ownership and gun violence and police brutality. So and he's really funny actually. So that actually was a fun episode to do. Um, and then I talked to a friend of mine who lost his wife, and we talked about that and what that's like. So yeah, I think some of the episodes are pretty interesting if anybody listens. So if you're listening, leave a comment in the social section. Tell us who you want on the show so that I keep doing it. So yeah, if that's, I think we're all caught up on both our lives. So yeah. Hmm. Since we were 14. Hmm. Thank you. Thank you. It's a really weird transition for me right now because I'm trying to go from storefront theater into like a more traditional job. I don't know what that's going to look like. I've applied for over 100 things. I haven't even got one interview. And like and theater keeps sucking me back in. Like I just got an email today like we're really looking for a director and I was like I could do that. Like I could do that. And maybe that's all I'll ever do. Maybe I'll just like that's what I do. I can't be a project manager. Maybe that's not something I can be. I don't know. I mean, but that's my point is that I put it on all these applications like I have managed people, done time management, done budgeting, I've done fundraising, I've done, social media stuff to promote things. I've started social accounts from zero, growth hacking. Like I've done all of these corporate things and then they see like chemically imbalanced comedy and they're like, "What'd you do? Just like sit around and laugh all day?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's all we do. It's just giggles and tickles all day. There's no business part of it. We just show up, it's giggles, people throw money at us, we get home." like, like, of course, I've run businesses, like, I've run payroll, I don't know how to do things. And I have a college degree, and I'm getting offers like, "I got a friend who could get you a mailroom spot." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't need, like, my husband makes okay money. I don't need the money. If I needed the money, I would take it. Trust me, I would. But I'm in a position where I don't need the money so that I can really try to figure out what I want to do. But everything I think I want to do, like project management, content creator, I got hired a couple times, like through Upwork for freelance work from two different cosmetics companies to write them funny memes for their Instagram. And it's like, okay, I'll do this. Also, people in the cosmetics industry have no sense of humor. None. The one, no. The one cosmetics company, their whole thing was like, they're cruelty free, they're vegan, they're, you know, all natural, right? No GMOs, all this, right? So I wrote them this email exchange or something that was like, are you always worried about getting hamburger in your lipstick? Well, you don't have to do that here because we're vegan, cruelty free. And they were like, vegans will find that very offensive. I was like, why? Why? Oh man, you have no idea. I wrote a joke for the one cosmetic company about like opening a tuna sandwich in the lunchroom. They were like, vegans, no tuna. I was like, are you kidding me? Like it was so like, what? But I mean, I did. I made them some memes and I wrote them some funny emails. And because also they had these pictures of their models. And they had one model. I mean, she's stunning. But in every picture, she's like looking off, like she's just looking. And everyone else is looking at the camera and she's like looking beyond something. And I just think I find it so humorous where they're like, you can't make fun of the models. And I'm like, but it's funny because she's looking somewhere. I'm not saying like she's not a pretty, she's stunning. But she's looking somewhere and that's weird. It's like unusual. So then that's the joke. And they're like, you can't make fun of the models. No tuna fish, no hamburger jokes. It's like, all right, that was a tough gig. But yeah, so like trying to figure out where my thing is. I made all these weird memes for this one different cosmetic company. Actually, the vegan one, they're a startup, so they don't even know what they want. I spent like 5 days with them writing different jokes, and sometimes they were like, "Awesome, that was awesome. Your girlfriend on the town joke, killer." And I'm like, these are the hackiest things I'm writing. It's like, girlfriend. Oh, you have no idea, like the hackiest stuff where it was like, you and Bay hit the streets. It's like, I don't even know who's coming to the cosmetics company for the jokes. Nobody. But then this other company was like a year old and they asked me to make some memes out of these pictures that they made. And they were like really specific, like if your website crashes, but you have to still launch. I was like, what? What? I don't even understand, but I made them the meme and they were like, awesome. I was like, I don't understand what you're marketing. I don't know. Are you marketing? Like, it's so strange to me. So I don't know. So I did a little bit of that. Like I've talked to different people on Upwork about doing that kind of work, like writing. Like I've been writing for Funny or Die, like tweets and memes for Funny or Die as a part of this like bigger community. There's like 3,000 writers and like Funny or Die will send you a message. Like they sent one earlier, something about a dog, some picture that's trending about a dog. We need dog jokes. Boom. And you have an hour and you're just like dog jokes, dog jokes, dog jokes. And then at the end of the hour, they pick like 1 to 5 that they want out of hundreds of jokes that come in. And then they're like, here, $10. That's it for the day. Well, the thing is, I don't have to. I like it's keeping me sane. So because while I'm like in between applying for jobs, I'll get a notice of like we need what was the thing yesterday? We need Roseanne Ambien jokes, and it's like here we go. And I did get one bought yesterday, but they haven't put it up. So, and it's also kind of fun. Like, oh, good, I'm not an idiot. Funny or Die, they've bought a handful of my jokes. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, it's me trying to fit. Thank you for saying that. It's really nice. I'm in a very weird transition spot where I'm trying to figure out. This is what they call the midlife, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, but at the same time, people say life is short, and I'm like, it has felt long. It's felt long. This has not felt like they're like, where did the time go? I'm like, what are you doing? This shit's taking forever. Sorry. All right, I think we'll end there. Thank you for listening to Talk to Me Like an Idiot. Follow along on all social with the hashtag Idiot Talk Show. Make a comment in the social section if you want to hear something, and we will do that. Thanks for listening.